And good evening to one and all. This is Brother Darren, Hebrews 9 verse 27 and John 3 verse 16. Just a very quick upload for you this evening. I guess another step along the route of fulfillment of Bible and end times prophecy. We have Elon Musk, who's come out and said recently that he's already uploaded his brain to the cloud. Now, what he said might be tongue-in-cheek, it might be sarcastic, but the thing is, as I've already mentioned before, Elon Musk has many followers, many people, especially young people, who look up to him, and they're prepared to follow his progression or his company's progression along the lines of transhumanism and changing away from something that is natural, i.e. we were made in the image of God without needing to be connected to any clouds or brain-computer interfaces for AI symbiosis. But let's have a look at what he said. This is on investing.com. And it says Tesla Inc. CEO Elon Musk said he's already talked to a virtual version of himself after uploading his brain to the cloud. So he was asked a question on Twitter in response to a question from Dogecoin founder Billy Marcus. And he said that he'd already done it, or he'd already did it. It says Musk was presumably referring to his neurotechnology company Neuralink, which is working on developing a brain-computer interface. The device would allow a computer to translate a person's thoughts into action, allowing them to perform actions like typing and pressing buttons by merely thinking of them. So you can as it says there, he says he's already uploaded his brain to the cloud. If you look on Twitter, you can probably find a link. I'm not going to upload the link because this is going to be I'm not going to show the link just now. You can find it on Twitter though, because I'm going to move on to another post. But we're progressing towards that most people think is actually unbelievable. This technological development for the fulfillment of end times prophecy. One other thing to show you quickly, which is this. Another company by the name of Synchron says it's the first to implant a human brain computer interface in the US. Brain-computer interfaces have become a practical with limited reality in the US, but Synchron says it has become the first in the country to implant a BCI in a human patient. Doctors in New York's Mount Sinai West implanted the company's Stentrode in the motor cortex of a participant in Synchron's command trial, which aims to gauge the usefulness and safety of BCIs for providing hands-free device control to people with severe paralysis. Ideally, technology like Stentrode will offer independence to people who want to email, text and otherwise handle digital tasks that others take for granted. Now, something which is interesting is the name, of course, of the hospital that this procedure took place at, which is Mount Sinai. Now, Mount Sinai is a mountain that is known from the Bible. It's significant as far as the Old Testament is concerned. And that is supposed to be the mountain where Moses was said to have waited to receive the Ten Commandments. And funny enough, what do we have here? We have the first brain-computer interface, which is installed in somebody, even though they do have disabilities, in a hospital with the namesake of Sinai. Now, it's interesting because just over the last few days, we've had some of the hottest temperatures on record. And the Bible, as we move ahead in Bible prophecy, says that in Revelation chapter 13 and 14, notably, we will get to a point one day, as far as the literal interpretation, where man will have a mark in the right hand or the head, without which he will not be able to buy or sell. And secondly, he who takes that mark will be doomed to eternal destruction. And just as we get this announcement about the brain-computer interface and Elon Musk stating that he may have already uploaded his brain to the cloud via Twitter, we get some real immense heat. Some real immense heat, which is really interesting. Let's see if we can see, actually, the Twitter from Elon Musk. So we've got a direct source. Did say I wasn't going to show it, but see if we can find it. Well, there we go. I'm not on Twitter, so it might take me off quickly. It sometimes gets you out there really quickly if you So somebody there said they don't think he means actually uploading his brain to the cloud, but connecting the brain to it, which is the first step to make it possible and achieve the symbiosis with artificial intelligence. With Neuralink, it can be achieved someday in the future and apply that to a humanoid AI. Either which way, Elon Musk's response is very cryptic. And, you know, of course, we just don't know what's happened or what he's done. Anyway, like I said, just a quick upload. If you don't know Christ, I implore you to seek him. You know, read the Bible, learn what sin is. You know, become born again, ask Christ into your life, repent, turn away from sin, find a good church to fellowship in, and learn and fellowship with other Christians, and be prepared to share the gospel firstly, and then you can be prepared to go into other topics, whether it be apologetics or Bible prophecy. But you know, the Bible is, as far as we can measure it in our own time, and we can see in real time, is becoming fulfilled prophetically. Anyway, as I said, just about to sign off. This is Brother Darren, Hebrews 9 verse 27 and John 3 verse 16.